We're going to break this before anything can get in here and start trying to get itself loaded. I'm going to pet the kitty cat because she came near me. That's what you get for coming near me, is you get petted. I'm going to try and build the other side of this. Other side, around the other side. Getting a little tired of the trees. This should be this unloader. Alright, now we need to get a couple of railroad ports in here. Power wires didn't quite reach, did they? I think that's all I got. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I forgot I need to make these. Let's make 2, see how much water it actually needs. $9,000. 1 provides 12,000, so. I'm gonna feed that in. That's close. Oh, you can't be right next to each other anyways. Alright, got that going. It's got a radar down here. Oh, I don't carry rare metals anymore. That was dumb of me. I'll just request 2 of them. I almost shot it because I thought I had a machine gun. That would have been a disaster. Water. All right. Don't like the way dead trees look like they're blocking things. Let's see what happens. We get trains coming in. There's like them. Slow. Slow. Slow like them. I can call 5 was on the ball. There's like him dumping his load of sand out. Except for there's something wrong with this. What is going on here? What is going on with you? Oh, you don't exist, that's why. 6 and 2 burgers just fun, I think. Yeah. That's how it works, bro. That is how it works. I don't remember which ones I need. Bye, like them. Thanks for dumping your load here. You're in the way. You have 2,000 in you, and you're waiting for 16,000. So you're gonna be going at this for a little while. I think we're done here. We want to come here now and do the thing that does that thing. Of course, we don't have the crushers because we didn't request them. Oh, they're furnaces? Yeah, we already did the crushers. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta clean this stuff up and then replace the blueprints. Good thing I saved the blueprint. This stuff is more annoying than it is valuable. At least I think I saved it. I think this is it. And I need a radar for here, I'm pretty sure. Need to delete a piece of rail here. Need to pick up some supplies. Darn, I've already used all my belt up. Looks like I need to make some train stops. Your port's unloading. Oh, I don't have any bots for here. That was a tactical error. Alright, let's get the recycler out. Let's recycle some pound bots. Might barely have enough belt. Oh yeah, 50 belt left. 68. That's talent. I'm telling you, that is all talent. Skill. What's missing? Lamps, green, white, and a stop. Oh, I can't get any lamps because I don't carry glass anymore, because I kept telling myself I don't need to carry glass, so I stopped carrying glass. If only there was someplace nearby that I could pick up glass, that would make things a lot easier. Hey look, it's like I'm picking up a load. I've got a load of glass, like them. Glass. And then it was white and green. There's green. There's white. I should put those on the same train. Let's check it again. Looks good. Let's turn it on. There's no train. There is no train that does this. Your route is to come here. No, is to come here until you're full, and to come here until you are empty and in activity for 5 seconds. Destination full. I would hazard that you are full because you don't have 16,000. Annapolis is nearby, so I'm going to teleport home so you can leave. Ah, good, you're on your way. Alright, so I need to, before you can leave, I'm going to need to set you and... Alright, so I'm going to put you in manual, so you're going way faster than I can handle. And then we have to blueprint this. This is a locomotive of wagons, and it is carrying this stuff. And that goes into the blueprint book, but before it does, I make another one. And then you go back to automatic. How is your destination full? Where are you trying to go? The loader. I need you to go to the unloader. And at your unloader, do you unload? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you smelt? You are smelting the smelt of things to be smelted. That is so smeltingly cool. You can set yourself to go, even though you can't go right now. I am going to head to Annapolis, and then I'm going to head home. I'm going to tear stuff out. I can't get to Annapolis from here. I have to cross the river here. Oh, am I still requesting 30 of those? Because I don't want 30 of those. Yes, I am. You can all go away. Start putting a squeeze on these things to stop filling up my inventory. All right, that takes care of a couple things. I can now clean up the base, and I think I need to build an unloader. Because I no longer need some of this. And I think I still had brick just doing things. Yeah, that's gonna need to be made somewhere else. You need to be shut off, and I forgot about that. I I guess I need to keep research going just to consume the resources to clean this out. Although I'll never use artillery, but I won't go into the pink stuff until I can modularize this whole factory. Kind of how I'm being stubborn. Why is my phone blurping at me? So this stuff is used where? I don't think it is. I think I just... Lasers. Yeah. I got all of this just for lasers. I don't think I made the right choice. Sand is used by glass and quartz and landfill, using water electrolysis. This sand is coming over here, so there is some use of sand here, but the whole purpose of this electrolysis is to create this methane, chlorine, and hydrogen, which are being used somewhat immediately to make the batteries, but don't need to be done here. My immediate thing is taking this apart. Don't want this stuff being made here anymore, and I had let it run out, and now it's not. And now I've got 18,000 stone just choking the place. And I certainly didn't want these bricks being loaded up. Very unhappy that I did that. So, sand, glass, quartz, landfill. Okay. So I can't say that I need sand anywhere on this bus. That's going to recycle that sand that came out of there with priority, and that's fine. So I can't do anything about undoing this. So who's next for me to take on? Ooh, I can finally shut this off. You are steel beams. I need an unloader for steel beams. I've got an unloader for steel beams, it just needs to be enabled. Just need to have a train. You are set for iron beams though, and that doesn't quite work. You're not going to load iron beams when you're set, or steel beams when you're set to iron beams, so there's a fatal flaw. You could have been functioning a long time ago. You are steel gears, and you can be placed Where are these going to come out? They're going to come out here, so this can just come over here. This can get moved down here. That is not an iron gear, that is a steel gear. Thank you very much, sir. I prefer my verticals to go under. Already got a delivery of steel beams. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, that's pretty silly. All right, that is another 2 things outposted. I can go for about another hour, maybe a bit longer, but I need to take a break. So I'm going to take a break in a few minutes. When I come back, I'm thinking that my, what I would call my subsurface materials are taken care of. And so I got to decide what I'm going to build off-site next. I think I've got bricks being made somewhere. Yeah, that's bricks. And this is quartz. No. This is what comes from quartz, silicon. This is quartz. Also out of water. That iron is running low, but these irons are full. But I'm not consuming iron right now. I'm probably going to need more copper soon too. Only got one copper train. Gonna need more eventually, but focus more on iron right now. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is engines next, because why not? They're all iron in this build, so it's a simple one feed. Oh, I can't do engines because I gotta do pipes. And I won't do anything on multiples on a site, so I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I left you with no combats, didn't I? Because I left you with no storage boxes. Hey, kitty cat. So, I guess pipes are next. Those pipes are calling. And then I'm going to have to build a massive green circuit build somewhere. But that needs wood and copper cable. And iron, right? Yeah. So I've already got the wood done. I would have to do a copper cable build. So these are iron. Primarily, this is my iron run, but then again, I don't want to continue down here because I want to use those for resources. But I could. These are pretty much a 1-to-1, aren't they? I need to look at iron and see what model fits it, or pipes. Belt. When do you fill a belt? You're just a 1-to-1. You just straight up 1-to-1. Isn't that also what this iron beam is? No, you're a 1-to-2, aren't you? Yeah. I don't think I have anything that's a 1-to-1. You're kind of a 1-to-1. Yeah, you're a 1-to-1. Okay. Well, we're just gonna duplicate you. And do it for pipes. Kind of wanting to do it right here, but I want to be able to get to that copper. Although it's only 2 million, 3 million. It is copper. There's 16 million over there. Proper place to put it would be right here. Or if I followed my model, it'd go here, but it won't fit. So what I could do is when that iron is gone, is I can repurpose that iron loader as a copper loader. So before I take my break, I think I can get this going. All right, let's get on a train. Also, we are going to need a pipe. Really, this loader is... No, I need you to get out of my way. So go up there. So the other train keeps getting priority on this loader, and I don't like that. Guess I can build this safely. And then delete this. Yeah. Now you're not gears, you're pipes. If I go here, I go to colors. I go to generated, and I go to pipe. It is 71.57.40. Who in the heck thought of that? That's great. And you are pipes. Everything else stays the same. Well, except for these assemblers. They all need to be changed to pipes. Auto materials, we'll grab these and this and this and this and that because we usually use them. Grab this and this and all of those. We never need all that. Let's finish this side. good. Should have enough belt. Looks like I have enough inserters. What is missing? This belt up here. Alright, we're done. That still says gear. I changed that to pipe. No train coming. Looks like I need another one, huh? Especially considering it's going right over there to steel. Alright, well, I have that blueprinted. Iron plate. No, that's steel plate. Iron plate. Couldn't get in there in time, huh? Oh, cool. My new train is on its way somewhere. I think I need more iron processing. This is going to push it over the edge. But we'll get to see some pipes get on here. That's awesome. Let's see, that would be 4 and 4, so that would be an 8 to 8 balancer. How big is an 8 to 8 balancer? Oof. Short. To be honest, I think I could make this work. It would go here. I would push those out 3 or 4, but that's not too many. No, really? You guys want to die, huh? Alright, back to the blueprint book, which I could not have put away. That one's too fat, too long. So I need to be able to send lanes north. This is kind of where this goes, because you would go here. Because I can get away with that, I might as well do it. It's kind of fun. Now, the challenging part is this one. Because these have to come up a little higher. But then we turn this back on. Destination full on an unloader is bad. It means I don't have enough loaders. So now these two are going to balance their load. I need 2 pipe movers now. I'm going to give this a shot. Putting down a 3rd iron smelter. Oh, that reminds me, I needed to put this combinator here so that these would double load, because I never did that. You can now request 2. And you are. I might not need to build this, so let's just turn this train around and send it home. Turn this frown upside down. Something like that. But also, yeah, I've got 5 of them. I've got 2 loaders. Waiting means they're transferring cargo standing or heading to. Standing means it has no destination. I'm actually fine without it. Let's go home. I think I need to build a pipe unloader though. But I think I'm making pipes inline, so maybe I don't need a pipe unloader. Come on, Slowpoke. Get out of the way. So I'm not going to build a pipe train yet. Well, I might as well. I'm going to go put it at the loader. Why are you still here? Alright, that's the pipe train, so this is the pipe loader, so this is your color. Let's put your filter on here. Didn't even look to see if I was in the way. Your first station is going to be a pipe loader, which is this. Wait until you're full. You might as well go. You are getting some upgrades. I'm tired of you being slow. So don't go anywhere, which you won't. So we're gonna give you you're gonna need the other type of engine, aren't you? Because I'm not switching you over to nuclear fuel, although I could switch you over to a nuclear locomotive. And if I do that, then I need 2 of these, and then I need, I'll just take 4 of these and see how it works. Okay, so let's do this one at a time. First off, we put you in manual mode. Secondly, we take this away, and then we put down a nuclear train. We copy and paste your destination. We have to copy and paste this, and we have to clear all of this out. We paste this, and we clear both of those out. Then we check your color. Yeah, you're that ugly brown. Delete this, copy you, and we put you there. Copy and we paste there. But then we want 1 nuclear reactor, which should get filled, and 2 of these engines, which... Really? You can just go off the screen like that? I don't have logistics for you. And then I do the same thing for you. But for some reason, you are not fueling. And now we send you to your loader. When we look at you, you're no longer empty, you're full. You're ready to go if you had a destination. Increases speed and acceleration. Trains only get acceleration. And holy balls, that thing's fast now. Okay then. That works. Go, go, gadgets. Jesus. Why are you unloading so many? Oh, a bunch of trains came in here and they were thirsty. That train ain't messing around. Gets up to 100 kilometers an hour within a power pole. Alright, it's 3 o'clock. I need to get food. I'm going to take a short break, like half an hour. I'll come back and I'll play till 6. So I have a commitment at 6. So I'm thinking of putting another iron smelter online. Maybe another copper smelter. Indianapolis is where I'm going to build something, but I don't know what. I wanted to build the green chips down here by the wood, but that's not looking likely. So Indianapolis is probably going to be the green chip assemblers. It's not looking likely because I want to get this mineral water. I want to get this crude oil. I want to kill that worm. Columbus, I can't push forward. So looks good. Next, I can also build engines off-site now because I have gears and pipes. They are a 3-item build though, so that's going to be different. All right, back in a long bit. So it makes sense to put the engine assembler here. But I've got these resources that are kind of in the way. So if I ignore the raw andesite for now, because I've got tons of it elsewhere, this is going to be a bit of a different design. So let me walk over here and try and do it. And as I did before, I really only need to do half of it. I should have powered Boston while I was here. Anyhow, engines, makes sense, put them here. Do I have anything that needs, well, let's put one of these down. I've got a bunch of them. Set it to engines. Iron plate, gear wheels. So it needs 1, 1, and 2 pipe. Not significant. But it's 3 items. So either I'm going to have to do a double-sided feed, or I'm going to have to do a shared feed. Now if the output is in the middle, obviously I can take from here, and I can take from here. So what'll probably end up happening is this will probably end up being a batching setup. Where my pattern is going to be a bit more stretched. Because I need to get stuff from across here. Because you need to get stuff from over there. Power is a bit of a challenge, but that works. So what'll happen here is that this will have to be the output, which is engines. This will have to be one of the inputs, which is gears, and one of the inputs, which is just straight up iron. And this will have to be piped twice in order to compensate for the fact that it's double used. So if I put pipe here, you'll get your pipe from there. Get your gears and engines from there. You'll get your pipe from here, but you have no avenue for gears and engines. Because you don't have this pattern. Makes for a pretty tough pattern. This doesn't have to be here. It could be here. But something seems wrong here. That looks like my pattern. So you're going to get your gears and steel iron from here. And you're going to get your pipes from there. So you're going to output to the middle. Obviously, there's no room for lamps, which is disappointing. But why? Why is it so? Why is it so like this? It shouldn't be like this. It's not supposed to be like this. This is not what I want. It should be a tileable pattern every 3 to 4 things. Power pole to power pole should be identical. And it's not. So I'm missing something here. So you output to the middle, you output to the middle, you pick up from across. But you can't pick up from across. That's the problem. Alright, so let's mostly start over. Starting in the middle. Anywhere. You're going to output like that. We're going to just assume that you output like that as well, although that's probably not a good assumption. So you output like that, and you have to get from there like that. But that means you have to skip over this, so that you can get that, and you can get that. Now, because this has to be here, we then take advantage of that, put these here. So now these two, this one is fully satisfied, but this one cannot get it from here. It has to get it from here, and this one has to get it from here in order to stay balanced. No, sorry, not get it. Let's put it out. And that means you need to skip over, and if we keep the same pattern, then you're skipping 2. And that would push this to here and here. So then that would also change this power pole need, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, is this tileable? Can I take these two, put them on top of this? That's quite tileable. Although it's a little bit overusing on the power poles, because that's where they would be. It really messes up this spacing, so we're not going to use that. Yeah. Our good old counting stuff. At what point have we filled a red belt? Not at 8. That's 14. There's 8. There's 16. Alright, we're probably not going to be building this to designing this to max. Well, first of all, I've got to think about how to feed it, how to feed the trains. So this one is probably not going to be really tight to the rails. If I continue with the unloader on the side, I'm going to have multiple unloaders, right? I'm going to have at least 3 unloaders. And if I want to keep it clean and easy, I need 4 unloaders. I need this thing to be correct, and it's not. That's better. That's an unloader that either side will cause the train. By the same token, I need my loader to be updated because it's not. All right. What makes more sense here is a single-sided unloader, because I'm not going to use up a whole belt. Here we are at 40 of them, and we still haven't even used half a belt of one thing. And that's 32. So if I double this, I've now got 64 engines being made. Relatively fast. Vanilla is not that fast, I don't think. Or maybe it is, and I just don't notice. But 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half a belt of pipe, quarter belt each of gears, and a quarter belt. If I'm willing to cut it down to 60, which means that I take this off, or this actually. I'm willing to cut it down to 60. I can get exactly half a belt, which is fine. Kinda, I'm not quite sure how to deal with this. It's a lot of unloading I don't want to have to do, right? I obviously have to bring in at least 3 trains. And I'm thinking it's going to be 3 half trains, or 2 half trains and a train, or it's going to be a full train, but it's going to have to service both sides of this, which makes this a little more difficult. This design starts coming into challenge mode. How do I bring all these resources across back and forth? And not have a billion trains running around doing things. Because if I have 1 train on each side doing something, that's fine. I did all that so that I could pick this up and move it. This is just in my way and it's never going to get used. Well, let's assume the worst case, biggest beast I can imagine, which is... I would have... Well, the worst case is 3 unloaded per side. And I'm not interested in that. I put this on this side too. I need to get this iron smelter out of my way so I can get over here and work. Oops, that's the wrong button. Hopefully I can build over top of this thing. Good. All right, now I've got a bit more space to work with here. So if I do this, got a pretty big pig here. And how am I going to feed belts in and out of it? And this is assuming I'm going to do a stacker for the loader, which I probably won't. But I might. Rabbit, I might. But it's unlikely because I want to put a blend balancer in there. So if I do this, what's going to happen is I'm going to get a bunch of iron here on the left side and a bunch of gears on the right side, pipes on the outside twice, and it's going to pretty much sit there not being performant, and I'm not going to like that. But I don't have much choice. I can delete the pipe from here. I've only got to bring half a belt, half a belt, half a belt, half a belt. So that's only 2 belts I've got to bring out of this. Which means that I'm strongly incentivized to delete that. one machine. Not really gonna do it. And also strongly incentivized to delete that. Now pipes. I've got to bring half a belt for 60. And there's 60 here. So I've got to bring one belt and one belt. Which means a total of 2 belts. Which means there's no reason to have 2 unloaders. So what makes more sense to me just now is to undo what I just did, sort of. Let's put the 2 quarter things over here, put the full thing over there. That's twice now. I have stepped on that thing. It is the only solid object in 60 billion miles, and I have run into it twice. There's a faceless. Alright, so if I do something like this, I've got to have dedicated lanes for these to come across, so I'm going to have a larger gap, so it's going to be taller. But I really don't care. And then I've got to mix these here. Right. At its tightest, the pipe is going to come in here. And here. But that doesn't quite work for me. So if I bring those tight like that, it's going to cause me conflicts of where things go. Because you can't fit there. So I'm kind of leaning towards a split setup like this. I'm not sure, but I gotta take a quick break. Finish cleaning up after food. BRB.